Hello and welcome to Dark Souls Remastered. I've been looking forward to this because, I like Dark Souls, and I've done Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 on this uh, channel. So might as well also do Dark Souls Remastered. So we're doing it, and I just apparently got to get to the bottom here to be able to accept. Yeah. Oh boy, I get to go through another one. Hooray for policies. Yep, I totally read all of those. Yeah. So let's go ahead and start off with some options. These things seem fine. Sure. And button settings. Oh, we can apparently only change that. Odd. Ah. Alright, well, I'll just go ahead and leave things as they are, I guess. So let's get started in here with a new game. I'll just go ahead and... the dragon is visible, at least on my TV. But I'm just going to go ahead and leave it here. And I now have to create a character, so I'll go ahead and fast forward through this back in a flash. Okay, we're back and I've made my character. Now, this is going to be my third time playing through Dark Souls 1. The last time I played through it was just after its DLC was released way back when. So it's been a while. And I do know that back then, what I used was pretty much the entire game I went with spear and shield. So it was a mostly dex build. So this time I feel like I want to go with a strength build. And also, as for the class, I went Pyromancer last time because it starts at level 1, and if you add up all the stats of all the classes, Pyromancer gets like 2 bonus points in resistance, so I was like, oh, that's definitely the best class. But Warrior's already the closest to where I want my stats to be. So we're starting there, and we're starting with the Master Key because I want to have the Master Key more than I want to have anything else here. So yeah. Master Key it is. Originally, I started with the pendant because of the joke by the devs that, oh, maybe something special will happen if you choose it, but no, the pendant does literally nothing for the entire game. So yeah, let's get going here. I wish I could have given my character a beard, but the closest I can do is, give him some stubble, which I did do, but, I want a beard. But oh well.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty lords peeled apart their stone skills. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
And we're one of those. We're also descended from the furtive pygmy himself. Or herself.
Yes, indeed. The dark side brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Hey, look, it's us.
This is your fate.
Thanks, buddy. So items are very glowy in this game. Hey, look, it's controls. Can we open this? There's not even a prompt. We can't open these. Hey, buddy, hope you don't mind. I remember these guys being a lot redder. Maybe they're... well, I mean, they've still got some red to them, but I remember them being, like, entirely red. Hey, look at that. Maybe something related to this remaster just having better textures. Don't know. I mean... we already know the controls, so I'm not really gonna pay too much attention to these. I say as I check one. Souls, please. Thank you. And up we go. Seems we can't climb any faster in this game. I've got a lot to remember about Dark Souls 1 versus 2 and 3. Might as well have a little sit. Because in this game, just lighting a bonfire doesn't count as a checkpoint. You gotta actually sit at it. This is locked, yep. And there's nothing over here. Yep. So we gotta go through the big doors, and I'm sure nothing bad will happen to us. So it is possible to kill this thing before leaving here, but I'm not good enough for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get on out of here. And I'm gonna go ahead and sit right here, get that little bit of health back. I would love to get my shield. I would also love to equip my shield. Of course, I think I'm a little over encumbered right now. I roll kinda slow. Not as slow as it could be, but slower than I'd like it to be. Oh, this guy's afraid. Ooh. Long sword's better than a straight sword hilt. Way to shoot the floor twice, idiot. And we can parry. We can do jump attacks. So if we go over here, there's an item we can't get yet. And which we won't be able to get for a while, I don't think. Which is a shame, because I believe it's an item that I would actually, want. We're not going to go up there just yet. First, we're going to open this door. And then we're going to sit at the bonfire there, make sure it is once again our checkpoint. And now, I wonder, is there anything across here? Nothing waiting for us? Not even if we smack the wall? Nice try. Hey buddy, you look like you're not doing so good.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness.
Yep.
I'm done for, I'm afraid.
Oh.
I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Sure.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, "Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know." Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Thank you.
Oh, and this.
Also, thank you.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
And thank you. So now we've got our flask. Oh, that was him dying. This little guy did not have a good time. There we go. That's those two down. Now we get to play with this jerk. Ooh, look at you having better gear than your buddies. Okay, I need to get the timing on parries down clearly. That was way too early. There we go. Gotcha. And this is locked, right? Yeah. The ragdoll physics on the corpses in this game are weird. Alright, there's him. We can't stay up here forever, though, or he'll come join us, so... There we go. Got a nice start. Nice sit. Ow. That's right. You can't just dodge through things here. Let's have a drink. Ow. We're still health positive for that. Ow. Should not have used the last of my stamina. Whoa there, buddy. It's dangerous swinging that around. And there we go. Easy peasy. If you kill him before you run away, I think you get his hammer. But again, I'm not good enough for that. So we're just gonna head on out here. First, I think I'm going to look around. Even though I don't think there's anything for us to find on our first time through here. When we come back later, there is stuff to find, but that's when we come back later. And here's where we can trade items. But apparently not yet. So yeah, doesn't look like there's anything to find. Yeah, it really doesn't look like it. To spare a head? No. This is where the game starts.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords.
Of course, we're not the only
Lordran.
undead who left. And here we are. I would love to level up at bonfires. Let's see what we can get. Looks like we can get 2, maybe 3 levels. What increases our equip load? Is it endurance? It is endurance. See, that's great, because I like having both higher equip load and higher stamina. So we're going to go ahead and just start off with that right there. Unfortunately, you can't respec in this game, so you do have to pay at least some attention to what you're doing. But yeah, higher equip load along with higher stamina. Them's things I like. What is our current equip load? Okay, we're less than half. So we just always roll slow in this game? For reals? What? What? Well, I guess that's as good a time as any to end this episode. Join us next time when hopefully the game will let us play longer. See you then, friends.